Welcome back to the Frenchie's world. Yes, it's me, Frenchie, and I'm back at it again with another video. A video for who? A video for you guys. Yes, my videos will always be for you guys. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So, you guys, what I want to talk about is numerology and measurements. Yes, numerology and measurements. But before I get into this video, please go down below and like, share, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell button so you guys can be notified at any given time whenever I upload a video to my channel. So you guys are wondering why I'm doing this as in a podcast way. I don't know. I just and it's on the Frenchie's World page channel, not on the Pure Genuine. Some people might not know I do podcasts, but the podcast is more than just a podcast. Yes, Pure Genuine is more than just a podcast. But now you know, and the ones I do know. Well, I just decided to do it like this. I just feel like it's more in depth within me than going on the pure genuine side. It's because it's me, Frenchie, and I want to show you guys the world and where I'm at now. Now I could do this on the pure genuine side, but I just feel like it's only right to do it right here on the Frenchie's World page where I started off first on. So, yes. And I believe more people know about this than the Pure Genuine side. Pure Genuine is coming up. It's in the works. You know, videos are coming out. I have a new video coming out soon for the Pure Genuine channel. But it's more people here that subscribe. So I was just like, I need to speak right here. Yeah, if I promote on there, yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like the people I need to speak to more like in depth is right here. Yes, on the Pure Genuine side, yes, it can be with depth on there too. But I don't know. My energy is coming to right here. Anywho, I want to talk about numerology and measurements. So, you guys, I was doing some research and I was just like, numerology on a month? Wait, what? I was like, numerology could be on a calendar for each day? I was like, hold on, wait, let me get into this. I actually got into numerology October of last year, but I didn't dive deep into it until this year. Yes, I didn't dive deep into it until January. January. No. Yeah, January going on to February is when I dive really, real deep into it. So, you guys, that's what it is telling me right there. Okay, I'm going to read it one more time. It said you will achieve name and fame in society. You will do lots of charitable work this year. You will get the opportunity to do something that you always wanted to do in your life. You always wanted to do in your life. So it says I will do what I always wanted to do in my life this year. So I'm going to take that and just be positive on what I do and go upon so that can really happen, and be kind and knowing me and knowing what's best for me and taking lead on what's best for me in all respectful aspects and areas and corners as possible. And You guys, and when I found out the calendar, I was like, wait, you can do this? So I researched and I was like, oh, okay. You take the month and then you add it to the day. And then when you narrow it down to a single number, because let's say if it's 4, let's say if it's 4 plus 16, it's going to be a double digit number. And you're going to have to, and whatever that 4 plus 16 equals to, you separate the number individually and then you add them together. And then you keep on doing that until it goes to a single number. And then when you get that single number, then you look up the personal number and what it means. And then you go on and then when you see what it is and you take that and then you go on with that day. That day. So in that day, let's say what I said, the 16th, I said April 15th. No, April 16th. Yeah, so April 16th. It's not April, it's May. But I'm just saying, giving you an example. So for for April 16th, you take whatever that personal number gave that you searched up, because that was the eco number that it came out to. And so that's your personal number. You take it on the 16th of April, and then you go and you obey what it says, and then you go and do that, and then you take what you see out of that day. You take what you get from that day, and then you write it on that calendar of the 16th. Like you write your notes, like what you got from that day. And then when it goes to the next day, and it goes to like the 17th and the 18th, 19th, blah, 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 whatever the personal number comes to, then you obey it, and then you go and do what you do on the personal number of that day. And then when the day is over with, and then you get what you got from it, and then you write the note under, and then boom, and then you do that for a lifetime. And that's what I'm going to be doing. And that's I feel like this is going to put me on the right track of things, get my mind, body, and soul together, and put me where I need to be at. And it's going to make me a better human being. And yes, I am ready for this, you guys. I am so ready for this. Yes, you guys, I am so ready. So you guys want to know your personal year number? You will have to do your birth. You have to do your date of birth and year. And then you narrow it all the way down until it gets to a single number. And then you look up that. And then that will be for you for 2024. No. No. That won't be you for 2024. That will be you. That will let you know you and how to go upon you. Yes, and what to give to the world, because you're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. It's not like you're not here for anything. You're here for a reason. Everybody is here for a reason. There's some people here for a reason, and it could be an example, not doing nothing. That's what you're here for. And there's some people are here to be a singer. Some people here to be a woke spokesperson. Some people here to be an educator. Some people are here to be a cook. Some people are here to be a caregiver. Some people here to be a doctor. Everything is different for each individual person. But I'm going to do this calendar thing, And I found what I am here for. So, you guys, number 9 is what I got, and that's what it is telling me. And it's not the end, it is the actual last human number from 1 to 9. And it's time for just wisdom, wisdom. And it's crazy because I've been talking about wise and wisdom from older people that have been through it. I've been telling one of my sisters about that. I was like the only way to know is to go to people that been through it, people that already been there already, like older people, you know. Go to the wise ones, It doesn't like when I saying like older, it could be somebody young too. They just already been through it already, and it's already old, and they moved on from that. It could be like that too as well, but majority of the time it will be from the older ones, the wise ones that already been there, done it, could tell you the ins and outs of it all. Yes, yes, the wise ones. Yes, it's just time to be wise. And what I was saying that is that you know coming from somebody like me, like old soul, old mind, but still new to the world. Like new to it, still old, but new at the same time. It's crazy because my one of my exes in the past told me I had an old soul, but it's new, and come to find out, it's the truth. Like, it is very, very, very the truth. Yes, there's no way of going around it. And at first, when I was told that from my ex partner, I was like, huh, really? I was like, okay. I was like, I think I could see that. And then over time, I was like starting to like feel something in me. And then when I started doing research and numerology, and then that's when it was like, oh, so, but new. And it's time to be wise. I was like, huh? I was like, wow. I was like, that's crazy. I have been told this, and then I even just from one of my exes, I've been told from this from many people, like many people, they will tell me like they were, because they can't like determine my age or whatever, so they'll be like, it sounds like you're grown, but then again, it's like I don't know. But then again, at the same time, it's like you sounds like you've been through it, but it sounds like you're new to a lot of stuff. And I'm just like, huh. I was like, okay, okay. So all in all, that comes to old soul, but being new to everything at the same time. So one of my exes seen that in me, and then I started getting the same similarity things from other people. So, you guys, again, it's not the end. There's always more to it. This is not the end. Yeah, so I'm the last number of the human numerology because it starts from 1 to 9. Yes, there's no double digits. It only starts from 1 to 9, and that's how it goes. And yeah, you guys, so I'm going to start doing this calendar numerology and basing it off of my personal numerology and going upon each day. So I'm going to have to buy a booklet, a calendar booklet, and I'm going to get to this. And yes, again, it's going to, I believe, and And I feel that this was going to make me a better me. It's going to make me more productive. It's going to like get me out of this feel. It's going, I'm going to better go upon things in a better way. You know, going better upon self healing. Um, and things in that order, and it's strict. It's very strict, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Now when I searched it up and learned this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I need to do. Need to do. Now there's gonna be days where it's gonna be like, take this day to start cleaning. Now take this day to be productive. Take this day to go out and have fun. And then another day is take this day to meditate and exercise. Things like that. But exercising and meditation is every day. So that's going to be added on to every day, but it's going to be those one special days. I don't know. I gotta do the math on it, but it's going to be those one special days where I'm going to have to really take it in for real. I mean, every day is serious on meditation and working out, but these ones are going to be more direct. And cleaning, being productive, go out, have fun, whatever, time, things like that. But each day it will tell me what day is what, and then I'll write notes on that day or what I got from it once the day is over with. And it's going to be cool. I'm going to enjoy this. I think this is going to be the best that I have chosen and decide on doing within myself. Yes, Frenchie. Yes, in the Frenchie's world. Yes, 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 yes. And that could be added on to the pure genuine side too. But that's what I'm gonna do, and let's see what this gives for me. But I'm thinking positive on all angles. It's gonna my mind is gonna be more healthier than ever. And let's talk about measurements. Yes, well, before I talk about measurements, it's just this whole numerology thing. It's like, you guys, like, this numerology stuff is great. It actually tells you what you need to do. It tells you what you need to do. And just do it. Okay? I haven't seen the side of it saying not to do, but I just see it what I'm been researching and learning, it just tells you what to do and how to go upon things. So let's talk about measurements in numerology. Measurements in numerology. So with this right here, I didn't do no research on it. I just figured it out. And then when I did my research, I was like, wow. I learned this on my own while researching it. So what I did was that, having people around, talking, conversations, being around people, having people around, talking, conversations, seeing what people do, move around, you do this, they do that. They do that, you do that, You move that here, they move that there. You say this, they say that. They say something, you move your head in one way, they feel like this. You say something, they move their head this way, you feel something. You know, that's how I figure things out. You know, you watch TV at this time, you're done. You leave, then this happens. Like let's say like this, for example. You watch TV downstairs at home. You watch TV. You say, yeah, upstairs, downstairs. You're at home watching TV downstairs. You watch TV for like an hour, and then you turn the TV off. You're done. You leave. The person comes downstairs and turns on TV and watches TV after you. Boom. Every single time you do that, you watch it out. Like, damn, I watch TV and then I turn it off. Then the person comes right after me within like 5 minutes, and it's just repetitive. Or let's say like you are gone, and then you come home. You open up like a refrigerator or whatever. Somebody comes downstairs. You know that already. Like something like that. Or another one is like you had somebody come over. Somebody comes running down like, hey, and it's like, down. What the hell? Or let's say let's say you smoke marijuana. Let's say like it's the time like I need to go smoke my broccolis, and you go get your supplies or whatever, and then somebody sees you and like, oh, and they go and follow you right behind you, or you go to your area, and then you get everything together, and then next the person comes, boom, and then it's like, wow, I can, and this because it happens all the time, and they might not smoke, at all. They just like to conversate with you while you're smoking. It's just a moment. It might get on your nerves. You might point it out. It might not even bother you at all. It's just all within you. But it happens. Certain things you do, certain things things will happen. You measure out things, You measure out things. You argue with someone, and then things becomes cool and chill, and then the argument comes again. The measurements of things. You see it, when it's going to happen, when it's going to calm down, when it's going to happen again. There's ways to fix it, there's ways to better it. It's just within the human beings of taking those actions in and pursuing it. But when things are repetitive, and you can see it, it's just measurements, you guys. It's measurements. You're measuring things out. It's just like wintertime, summertime, fall time. You know what happens around these seasons because it happens all the time. You measure it out because you're around these people, and it happens over and over and over. Things like that. Maybe with tax season, I don't know. Maybe with some holidays this happens, or like sports seasons, this happens around you. You narrow it down, or like how my brother told me it on the phone. He said when you go outside to take out the trash, your neighbor's gonna pop outside like, hey, like all the time. It's like that, or something. Or around 3 o'clock, like this person's gonna do this around this time. It happens all the time. They don't know they're doing it, but it happens. Or they know they're doing it, and they just know they're doing it, but you can see it all the time. It happens all the time. It's measurements. You're measuring time from each directions. And I just know that, and what I do is I watch how I go upon things when those things happen, and just I try to not to be rude. That's me bettering myself, bettering me, because in the past I wouldn't I wouldn't think before I speak. Say I would just say something and it'll become rude. And I'd be like, huh? Where's the rudeness coming from? And then somebody has to explain it back to me. And I'll just be like, dang. Because I'm like, they're saying it back to me. And then I'm repeating that in my head on how I came down and said it. And I'm just like, wow, okay. So now I measure things and I see things happen. I try not to be rude about it. Or if it's something like I don't like, I'll just like will like decide to like not to have those situations happen anymore, for the better for me. Just let it go, and just the way for me to be at peace, let's say like arguments happening over and over and over and over. Only way to let it go is to not come to those areas again, or you know tell the person that I'm not having it, I don't want it. You gotta go, because either you're being around and it just creates arguments or whatever. You tell them you gotta stand up and be strong. It's like, I can't be around you no more, you know because whenever I'm around, there's good times, I see it, but we always get in these bad strong arguments. Or it'll be, I'm always around this person, and this person always wants to come around and just like talk about random stuff, and it just like, it blows my mind, like, whoa. And so what you do is don't be around, or go upon it in a different way so that it won't do that again. Things like that. It's just measurements. Something you don't care or bothers you, you don't like. Just find ways to go upon it in a different way in your walk of life, so it can go. So it just won't be strange. It won't be weird. It won't be aggravating. It won't be nothing like that for you. And a lot of times you gotta let things go, or you go upon it in a different way, so you can be at better ease with yourself. A lot of times with me, I really had to train my brain. I really had to train my brain to like think before I speak. I really had to train on that, like strongly. Like I had to really make it like a consistent, strict thing about me. Frenchie. Before you open up your mouth, think before you speak. And it's tough. It's tough. And I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. And I figured those things out. And it comes to find out, when I was telling my brother about that, my twin brother about that, yes, I am a twin. We're not identical. We're fraternal twins, 5 minutes apart. That's what I was told from my mother, 5 minutes apart. But when I was growing up, I was told 3 minutes apart. But gotta believe the one who gave birth to me and my twin, my mother. She said 5 minutes. It is 5 minutes. So I was telling my brother about these measurements, and he was like, yeah, and this and that and the third. And everything he was telling me is everything that I was seeing, and what I had taught myself and what I had searched up. And I was like, wow, we're on the same page with this. So, It all comes within yourself. You have to go through something to to actually figure out these things. You really have to go through some BS to really figure out these things, or to get yourself into willing to know these things, you know, because when I see happy people, like they're really like 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 nothing really bad really happens with them in their life, or everybody go through something, but you see like no stress and nothing and this and that third is happening to them majority of the time. They don't never really get into like the spiritual world. They'll say they're spiritual, but they never dive deep into being spiritual. It's more like they're just not like religious, going through like a Bible or whatever. That's basically what they are doing. But somebody that is really spiritual will really, they really been through something, and then they will like search up things, read on things, look at life and the path, the walks of stuff like that. The only way to really figure out stuff like this, you really have to go through something personally within the walk of your life to really understand and really willing to learn and seek more of it, to be wise, you know, and to be able to show people and teach people these experiences and to help them, or just to help yourself in general with all this spiritual astrology, numerology, physicology, physicalology. Oh, I don't know why I had trouble saying that. All of that with the mind, body, and soul within yourself. Yes. Yes, and this is what I'm doing, and this is me. This is my life. Yes, you guys are seeing another side of Frenchie. This is who I am, and this is, you know, a lot more of this really happened when I went through crisis. I went through a crisis. You know, it started when I was 27. I went through a crisis because I knew that I was going to turn 30. I knew I was going to turn 30. And yeah, you guys, I was turning 30. I was like, I'm going to be 30 in 3 years. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I used to wake up with anxiety. I used to have these like strange dreams. Um, I used to like question about things a lot, like strangely question about things. I used to just look at the sky like, oh my gosh, like what, you know, like I was like, yes, I was like, I'm about to be 30, and I'm like, I didn't even get to enjoy life the way I wanted to be. But people, wise people were telling me, stop worrying about that, because your time hasn't even came yet. And I believe I'm gradually getting into my time now better than I have ever experienced. Life is right now. And I need to like, this is what my neighbor told me. Just be present. Just be in the now. Look at your surroundings. You know right from wrong. Is this where you want to be at? Yes or no? You know, the thing that you do, is that what you want to do? Or is that what you want to do? You know, Is that what you should be doing, or is that what you should be doing? And I'm just like, okay, all right. And then it took me about like it took me about like 2 months to actually really see that. And then, help with my counselor. My counselor was telling me like how to go upon things, and knowing me as the individual, as an individual person, you know, what do I need to do right now, and who is in your circle, and who should be in your circle, and who should be the ones in the outer, circles, like who should be there and who should be in your main circle. And I looked at all that and everything, and I was like, wow, okay. I was like, wow, all right. And I just took all those in action, and I appreciate everything that they had told me, showed me, and I'm starting to appreciate me a lot more than I had ever had. I thought I had appreciated myself good, but there's much more to it that I did not know. So I'm taking every bit of peace with actions to, make things better for myself as a human being, Yes, I found myself at the age of 28. I found myself. I was like, I found myself. Yes, I found myself, but how much of it did I find myself? I did not find as much as I should have, but it's okay because life goes on and we're still learning. But I think I found myself as much right now, but there's still much more to learn. So I'm understanding each steps in each day that the moon turns, How many moons did it take you to get here, And how many moons will it take you to get there, And that's how I'm going upon it. And it just take each day by day. Each step day by day. But yeah, you guys. So I'm taking this numerology. I'm going to go buy a calendar book so I can write in it. I'm gonna put the number down. I'm gonna put the personal number down, and then I'm going to put a quote or no, I'm gonna note it. Like, so when the whole day is over with, I'm going to note what I got out of the day. And I gotta be strict about it, and I gotta be proactive about this. Is you guys looking at my fingers? Look, I broke my 2 nails. This one's pointy, but I'm gonna get these redone soon. I don't know if you guys were seeing this through the whole video, but yeah, I broke 2 nails. One was at a grocery store with a shopping cart, and then the other one was I forgot how the other one happened. My middle finger was the shopping cart. My index finger was from folding down a table. And then I thought the legs were standing, but they actually fell, and then the table fell on my finger. It didn't hurt. Both, when these two accidents happened, it didn't hurt. I didn't even feel it. I mean, I felt the pressure, but no pain at all. But so Anywho, these are gonna get done because I have a podcast for the period genuine with a guest coming on pretty soon, and I got to get these together. But yeah, you guys. So I'm gonna get to this calendar and do what's best and obey everything that it's telling me and showing me, and it's telling me what to do and showing me. And yeah, and that's the measurements right there too in the numerology. So numerology. So you guys, so that's it right there. And I'm going to end this video off right here. Right here. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to end this video off right here. Yes, for my loyal subscribers and my new subscribers. If you guys got any content videos you would like me to do for you guys, just put it down in the comment sections down below, and I'll do my best to do as much as I can for you guys. And the new people that came across this video and think this video is very interesting, and you guys would like to see some more videos like this or many, many, many other content videos you'd like to see me do in the Frenchie's world, well, please go down below and like, share, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell button so you guys can be notified at any given time whenever I upload a video to my channel. And thank you, you guys, for tuning in onto this. How could I call this? Another YouTube video that I did, and I hope you guys can see what I'm going through and see what I'm trying to do what's best for myself, and I hope you guys learned something out of this too as well. 。 Peace.